when he finds out his book is missing some pages. His apartment starts to get messy again, and Hussein also begins talking to the pigeons, mentioning they're the only company he has nowadays. Not wanting to cook, he fills the freezer with frozen pizzas, and moving is getting difficult as well, so he takes his TV to his bedroom so he can stay in bed. Orlan stays hidden under his bed and eats the cookies Hussein leaves around. One night he even goes as far as grabbing a knife and thinking of stabbing Hussein, but stops himself just in time. Being unemployed means Hussein is quickly running out of money, so he calls his parents for help, but they only tell him to get a job. When Sunny visits him again, he's surprised by how nasty the apartment has become, even worse than the old days, but Hussein isn't in the mood for chatting as always. He tells him to drop the pot and leave. Sunny is hurt and angry by this attitude coming from someone that he considered a friend but does as asked. One afternoon, while he's in bed watching some exercise videos, Hussein accidentally drops the remote control on the floor, and when he reaches out to grab it, he discovers Orlan under his bed. There's no point in hiding anymore, so Orlan comes out and starts insulting Hussein until he has him cornered in the bathroom. He starts explaining that Hussein had been the bastard agent that canceled their deal on an apartment, leaving them on the streets. The stress of the situation caused both the baby and his girlfriend to die during birth, and he blames Hussein for it. But instead of apologizing or showing sympathy, Hussein tells him he was just following orders, so he's as much of a victim as Orlan is. This angers Orlan, who proceeds to close the door behind him as he thinks of the right punishment for Hussein. Afterward, Orlan cleans the entire apartment, shaves off his beard, and puts on one of Hussein's expensive suits which don't fit him very well. He also puts out some breadcrumbs on top of the freezer and the window for the pigeons, and after saying goodbye to them, he finally leaves the building, taking with him 2 big bags of trash. Meanwhile, back in the apartment, the pigeons eat the crumbs on top of the freezer, which has been sealed up with tape, while Hussein calls his mom to tell her he's been stuck inside the freezer by some crazy old man and he needs her help. However, his mom doesn't take him seriously and hangs up on him. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications